What is going on, everybody? DJ here. Hope you're doing awesome today. So we're going to be talking about Tesla earnings. Now, I know I haven't uploaded a video in years. I probably don't even have any subscribers anymore, and probably no one's going to watch this, but I'll consider this like event session. So we're going to be talking about Tesla, guys. I love Tesla. I think a lot of people that if they do watch this video, obviously they are interested in Tesla stock. And so the earnings just came out on 4/20. So shout out to everybody for that. And it was actually pretty good. Now, I do see a lot of people complaining, and there is some disappointment for certain people, right? And let's address the disappointment first. Let's talk about the bad. So I think a lot of people, especially investors, are looking for new products. You know, the Model 4 or the Roadster, like that's already kind of been announced in some ways, but right, you're waiting for the $25,000 car, new products, right? Fresh things. That's how like Nvidia does so well. Like they have the new 4000 series coming out, right? So I understand that, but when you really look at what's going on in the world, like what is Tesla's goal? It's to have mass adoption of EVs, electric vehicles, right? And so do they get that way continuously putting out new products? Not really, because they're selling so well for the Model 3, Y, X, not so much, but you know, it's selling, and the S, right? So, you know, could they, of course, get new products? Absolutely. I would love it personally. I think it'd be awesome. But then again, you know, it's working for them, and their growth is proven, right? They are now, or have been for quite some time, profitable, and they're continuing to grow faster than any other company for EVs specifically. Now, to be fair, the other EV companies are a joke, like Ford, Chevy, everybody. I mean, it's comical at this current point. So, you know, it's not like the best thing to compare to, but you know, still they're getting close to 2 million cars. I know Elon yesterday said they want to get to 20 million. That's their goal. But there's a lot of other things that I think people really underestimate or overlook. For example, the robots. I'm a huge fan of science, anything science fictional or, you know, robots, whatever. It doesn't matter. I love thinking about that. I love going out into outer space or really anything around that. So for me, robots sounds awesome. I really look forward to that one day. And it'll probably be when I'm like 50 or 60 years old. I'm in my younger 30s right now, but you never know. One day we could get those robots and it'll be really awesome. So I understand how, from a buyer's perspective, maybe that might not be the most exciting, right? Because yeah, I'm sure robots are cool to dream about, but to a lot of people, it feels like this really distant dream, like it's not possible. Like, yeah, I see that in the movie, maybe 20 years from now, right? And probably your average person like myself or a lot of people watching this video, it is 20 years from now in the future. However, it's not that far distant for the wealthy, for the rich, right? And if we talk about Tesla, again, as much as I love Tesla, I've been holding Tesla for years, and obviously I want it to do well, but Teslas are not cheap vehicles, right? I mean, you're talking the base Model 3, I believe, is like 40 grand. I mean, that's a lot of money, guys. $40,000. I mean, I'm driving a Ford right now. This baby costs $21,000 or $22,000 brand new, right? So you can't really, as much as you want the mass adoption, you know, you can't get to the little guy like me. You're mid-class or even lower mid-class, and we can't afford stuff like that. Could I in theory buy one? Sure, but I'd be crippled. You know, it would destroy my account, my bank account. It would destroy my way of life if I was buying a $40,000 car. Now, you could argue, of course, gas you're saving, sure, but I mean, are you really making up the difference for that? So that's a different subject. And obviously the demand is there, right? There's a lot of wealthy people who can afford a Tesla, who can afford to pay that top-notch $50,000, you know. And if you get the self-driving, I mean, the FSD, forget about it. It's an extra 10 grand, maybe even 12,000. Now, another thing Elon talked about is raising prices. And obviously for a guy like myself, that really sucks. It sucks, you know, because I want to buy a Tesla. I want to support Tesla so much. But, you know, that's why I thought that they were going to come out the $25,000 car this year, or at least give us more info. And I know that got delayed. But again, it's the vision, right? That's what Elon says. It's really the vision long term of what's going on. And we have to grow Tesla as the brand in general and get more people involved in Tesla. Not that they have a demand problem by any means, because they don't. But, you know, I understand it. Again, is it slightly disappointing? In a way it is. You know, the numbers are great. They're expanding. during the sickness. Imagine if there wasn't this sickness, if there wasn't this shortage, how much they would have expanded. It would have been incredible. I'm sure it would have been. But I mean, it is what it is, and someone who's been holding the stock for, I don't know, 3 years without selling, you get kind of used to it. So I get it. If you're like new to Tesla, you don't really understand what's going on and how Tesla grows. Tesla takes a long time to grow. It really does. In my opinion, in my experience, it wasn't that long ago that Tesla wasn't a very expensive stock. I remember before the split, I would trade from $250 to $300. This is before I was like a believer, if you want to call it a believer and sound cheesy. I would sell it for $200 to $250 or $250 to $300 and just flip it for a long time, so it hasn't been that long that Tesla's really taken off, and it will continue to take off, in my opinion. Now, the higher that it gets, right, I think we're at 1,050 right now at the making of this video. Could be up, could be down a little bit pre-market. How much more can you gain? I get asked that a lot. People at work that don't know anything about stocks, they'll say, well, are you going to 2x your money? Are you going to get it to 2,000? I obviously think that Tesla will 2x our money. Are we going to continue to see a 5 to 10x? We could, yeah, and obviously, again, I hope it does. That's going to be harder and harder the larger that Tesla grows. The market cap going to 2 trillion, it gets more difficult as time goes on. So I do think, obviously, there's going to be a lot of potential for Tesla. I don't know if it'll be 10x. I think that's a little far out there. I don't know. You'd have to hold your Tesla stock for quite some time, but I do feel very comfortable holding Tesla. Now, if you're new to Tesla, right, even getting away from the earnings, you're going to have to hold Tesla through the ups and downs. That's just how it is, And I did get some people at my work involved in Tesla, and when it goes down 10%, they panic, or it goes down 15%, or even 20%, they freak out. Me, I'm so accustomed to it, I'm so used to it because I've been through it. The first couple times it happened with Tesla, I was scared. Okay, I've been in the stock market for probably 11 years or so, but I was still scared. But now I'm just so used to it. That's just how Tesla is, man. Long-term Tesla will be fine, guys. So let me know what you think about the quarterly earnings for 420. Let me know your thoughts. Are you happy? Are you disappointed? Overall, very, very impressed, but at the same time, it was expected, right? Like Elon's been saying for quite some time, we're going to expand at a certain rate. I believe he's saying over 50%, but we're usually getting around 60, even 70% at times. So yeah, we're on track, right? We're on track, and I hope that that's fun for you. I hope that's interesting for you, and maybe you'll want some new products, and we'll get it eventually, guys. But with Tesla, again, it's going to take years and years. I think I've rambled enough. I believe this YouTube's called Stock Top. I don't know. I have like 5 YouTube channels, so let me know if you made it to this part of the video. If you did, please let me know what you think, and also put in hashtag I made it. If you did make it to this part, hashtag I made it. I'll see you guys later. Have a great day, and maybe I'll do more videos if people watch this. Take care.